What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hey. Welcome back to Ace Silver Fang. Just gonna be streaming some chill Heaven's Vault today. Because that's a pretty chill game, I've learned. Just really goes well with lo-fi. Let's see. Boop. Give me a second. Because I need to... Yep, there it is. And now... Quite honestly, I wish that OBS worked properly. I have game capture set up so it only captures the game, and it doesn't work like 90% of the time. Alright, Alliance 6. I'm looking for the roboticist Janiki Renba, sent by Professor Mayari to uncover the cause of the fall of Iox, which she believes is soon to return. But ancient memories found inside a robot led Renba to a different discovery, an ancient observatory, the Vault, which Renba believed could save the nebula from darkness. But why had Renba been hiring laborers to dig something up on Elbereth? Perhaps other ancient sites, like the moon where the ancient god statues were sculpted, will yield more clues. Alright, so that's the story so far. Where we left off... I do not know. Why can I not walk this way? Man, you sure don't like standing close to that ladder. Okay. Oh, yep, we've looped back. Readying the ropes now. Okay, so... how's it going, everybody? You all have a good time? Having a good weekend? A brief bay of calm amid the... Okay, I could go into Huang. I met his trader on Renaki. And as always, I could show him some of my recent finds. He might have an opinion on my translations. I could go there next. My friend the Mechanist, Oroy, lives in the Citadel on Elbereth. Go there next. Okay, so apparently I need to go to these two places. So I will go... Oops. Wrong button. I will go to Iox first, talk to my buddy Huang, confirm my translations, and then travel to Elbereth to get that stuff done. Hopefully there's not a ton of... Oh yeah, there's also some ruins I want to try visiting. Shouldn't take too long. They're just on the side route. Maybe I'll come across them this time. Or maybe I won't. We'll see. Anyway. This is a nice... I don't know. Did I go the right way or the wrong way? I went the wrong... No. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to press X, not Y. Oh, well, whatever. I'm not walking. I have no control. I don't know where she's walking. Okay. Alaya, always a pleasure. Okay, to be honest, I also have a monster can right in the way of me and the screen, so... So, I'm going to show you artifacts and not give them to you. I got a key. I will not be giving this to him, definitely. I gotta find the door it opens. There's an inscription. I read it as, "For hearts and wishes." I don't agree with the word wish in this. Okay. The word for wish needs a glyph for verticality. Or height. Okay. None of these seems right. It was my best guess. Let's, review. Hold, illuminate below. And... well, my other guess was operations, for hearts and operations. For hearts and precise doesn't make sense. For hearts and boxes, I don't know why anyone would engrave that. Does for hearts and operations make any more sense? Thanks, Mom. Where did you find this? It's beautiful. Look at the quality of the metalwork. Early Empire keys were huge, the size of small knives. And the small ones were simple with one tooth. Locks you could pick with a hairpin. But this... what does it open? I was given it by a girl on Renaki. Following your lead. She said it opened a library. Not one on Iox. I'll find it. If I could see a tenth of what you've seen out there, then I think my head would explode. It's mostly waist-high walls. I've barely scratched the surface. There are layers and layers to history. I love books because they contain ancient voices that you can still hear. But the places you go... every stone was placed by hand. Every window looked through. So many people. Here, I won't try to take it from you. Thank you. Okay, cool. He's not going to try and take things that I do need. You need to find what it opens. Thank you. Made some discoveries out there. Let's find some more. The Iolite crystal. I still don't want to get rid of everything because I might need them. It's very pretty. Renba left it for Mayarion. Mercy. Did you find out why? Still trying. Renba left a trail. Don't know what he was doing out there. You'd best keep it. I don't think the archivist will want it. Harsh. But facts. A few more finds. I don't think this should take too long. He's letting me keep the things I need to keep. What do you think of this sculpture? Let me take a look at that. There's an inscription. Oh. Yeah, there's an inscription. I read it as, "May gods hold your heart." You know, I'm sure you're right on hold. Yes! So that is hold. Thanks, Wong. No. I've seen something similar, I think. And it also had some script. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. It's a sketch of a heavily scratched figurine of a narrow god. What, this one's not reaching? It was found floating in the wash near Renaki back in my predecessor's day. Alright, more words. This is broken off. Okay, but it starts, so it doesn't have a proper ending. But illuminate is definitely here. Yourself. No, not yourself. Gods. Is there. Of. Something of God, something illuminate. Those aren't the symbols for illuminate at all. Oh, well dang. I've not seen anything even close to the next word. So this is either itself, open, or shout. Lift light operations. Open? This isn't blessing. That would have a holy symbol in it. Mine? Way. Sail winds. The way. Or path. And then, so this is way of the gods. This looks like another article, so I think this might be is. The way of the gods is open. Way of the gods is open? You have anything more like that? Let me see. No, nothing comes to mind. The archivist will enjoy the sculpture. I need to look up how this mechanic works. I don't normally do this, but this game hasn't explained how a mechanic even functions. So, I think I need to look up how this works. Heavens... Vault... When should I leave items with Huang? Okay. Okay, so going. So it looks like he might stop trading with me if I don't. If I back out of too many trades. Come in with an artifact that has an inscription. He will confirm or deconfirm one word of it. Related, and even more useful if you have an artifact with two unknown words in a row, such that you can't divide the words to make guesses. He will show you where the word division is so that you can guess both. Okay, that's cool. What happens is that he says he recognizes one word but doesn't know what it means. Whether the artifact has an inscription or not, he'll bring you another text, usually a picture of something that has text on it, to add to your collections of inscriptions. After he shows you that second inscription, Elia has the option to do. Wait, this person doesn't type good grammar. Elia has the option to ask, do you have anything else like that? And he may show you a third inscription, 25 to 50% of the time, I guess. It's very tedious, but this is the single most productive source of texts in the game, since each artifact can generate one and maybe two more texts. That's cool. Giving Huang the... Okay. Whatever that is. Giving Huang the spoiler notice is one way to start the other spoiler notice location and storyline. Huang can also start the Renaki storyline, but I'm not sure what the trigger is. Maybe just talking to him? Oh, that's what I did. Okay, then. Take away the artifact. The end doesn't really do anything. Maybe best to give them to Tappy. That would get more out of each artifact, but make the gameplay even more tedious, in my opinion. Interesting. Okay, take the sculpture. It's the only thing I'll give him this time. I will give him one artifact every time I visit him to talk to him. Let's see if I can find where he goes. Goes that way. If he goes up the stairs, then... Okay, no, he went back around behind the tree? Oh, he goes over there. Into that door on the side, it looks like. Nope, he goes through that... Okay, we can go over there next. I don't think I've ever been through there. Maybe my next game will be Outer Wilds, since I've not actually finished that game. Never figured out how to solve it, and it's a very similar gameplay, but a little more action-oriented. It's just frustrating to fly a ship. But maybe flying the ship will be easier with a controller than mouse and keyboard, which I was using mouse and keyboard, and you either have full throttle thrusters or zero thrusters. You know, with mouse and keyboard. Hello? Whoa, where am I going? No, not just yet. I'm not done talking to Huang. Huang, come back here. I came out to talk to you. Dang it, 6. There we go. Oh, Huang. Have you ever heard the words the set before? Yeah. I'm gonna shut down the robot again. There we go. Set. No, I don't think so. But Alaya, the camera is doing weird things. What's wrong with your robot? We said Slisette. Twice, actually. That's why I wanted to know. I have no idea. It must be getting old. Mistress, my head. I went to Renaki. Interesting. I found that trader you mentioned. Oh, yes? I'm guessing saying Slisette over and over again is not good for the robot. Did it help? And I met a woman there who loves books. She dreams of visiting a library. What are you suggesting? Are the libraries anywhere but Iox? I don't know. After a fashion, perhaps. Another thing. There are things down here. Apparently, once you give him an item, you can't keep passing items by him. I've been researching loop text grammar. That's taking all my time. Okay, once you give him an... Let's see you soon, Huang. Once you give him an item, he won't... You can't keep running items past him, apparently. So, that's good to know. I'm gonna go try and trade some items, as well as talk to... Ah, dang it, what's her name? Orosi? Was that her name? Okay, let's see where he went. How old is the Nightingale, mistress? I'm not sure. Almost 1,500 years old, maybe? That's pretty old. We're literally using an artifact, an ancient artifact, as a transportation device. Alaya, good faith to you. Well, that was worth stopping me from walking. Thanks. It must be this door. Huh. Interesting. You do not think to give your ship to the curators on Iox? She is an archaeological find, after all. Do you think I should give the ship to Iox? It would seem to me to be your job. But I am new to this, of course. Iox doesn't like people to have ships. They would have burned her. Your ship is no secret, mistress. Professor Mayari knows you sail, of course. Mayari lets me do what I like. I don't really know why. An inscription! This one is a fractured fragment from an even longer text. You are oh, here we go. Something Emperor R. As. Wow, I actually broke it up. I'm convinced my translation for R is right now. R/is. Singular or plural is the only difference. You are something as emperor is me robots? Oh, does the word for robots artificial humans? And this is humans? Interesting. You are human as the emperor is. You are human as the emperor is. An empire period work then. Or older with the motto etched in later. Was the sundial made here? I should think so, mistress. Curiously enough. Why is that curious? It seems to me this sundial could never have worked, mistress. At least not in this location. Look at this thing, Six. Did you know it's the oldest thing on Ix? Or so they say. Evidently it is said to be a sundial, mistress. Maybe the sundial isn't a timepiece at all. Perhaps it's simply art. Art without meaning is void, mistress. You're full of surprises, Six. Didn't expect that from you either. Ancient. Older than all the buildings here. Alright, well, we had the conversation of the sundial. Didn't even know that was back here. I'm glad I walked over here. Let's go. Let's get off this rock. This way, mistress. Don't act like you're leading. You're behind me. And so we left the university. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can go get those artifacts I saw yesterday. Then I'll go by Elbereth and talk to my friends there. Both of them. Because apparently I needed to be talking to Arroy for some reason. Don't know why. Let's start sailing. Let me guess, you're gonna ready the docks. Oh, preparing the sheets. What sheets? You mean the sails? Plot a course to... No, wait, no, hold on. I hit B. The control scheme leaves much to be desired. I was hoping to go back and look for those artifacts. So I'm just going to pass control to 6. And then immediately leave Elbereth. Because I screwed up and the system didn't let me back out of my decision. Yeah, I get irritated by bad control schemes. I would say the Citadel is older than the slums. How old? The earliest days of the Empire. Must have been a fine building. I can't leave. I never went up. And I never will, apparently. Wait, maybe I can go around here? Yes. There's something up here. They wouldn't have built it up if there wasn't something up here. A woodcutter's hut. What do you know? There was actually very little up here. And nothing of consequence. No. No. There. There's no point in going back if I haven't got artifacts. And so we left the surface of Elbereth. Sorry for the delay, people. It's not the quickest interface. And they always have to have a conversation whenever they prepare to set sail. Oh. Never mind, those spots that I found aren't here. Remba's dig site is somewhere in here. This is the site of the mural, which is going to be easier to find than Remba's dig site. I don't know why it has me press it again. There's no point. I'm also going to be sailing right past Remba's dig site. To the site from the mural in Ghost's Wake. Alright. Why is Ghost's Wake called that, mistress? They say Ghost's Wake is haunted. Creepy. You know how, according to the Great Loop, the souls of the dead sail the rivers until they are reborn? Well, the story goes that most of them are asleep. Ugh. This river is awful. I don't like this route. Dreaming of childhood, or lovers, or big meals. I don't know. But sometimes they have nightmares, and then they might wake up. Those that stay awake forever, trapped in the rivers, formless. It said they gather in Ghost's wake. Welcome to Ghost's Wake. It said you can hear their helpless cries. I don't suppose it's true. Ghost's Wake has a lot of narrow, winding rivers and thick fog. I'm seeing that, yeah. It's the sort of place where sailors get lost and come back with crazed stories. Oh, that makes sense. That's all. My findings indicate the site from the mural should be in this vicinity. We got a couple search locations. Some distance away ahead, an airless ruin. Where? Wherever it is, I'm not seeing that ruin. Wait, there it is. The rivers are stronger here, mistress. Hold up, I'm trying to... Come on. Got it, Bridge Ruin. 6, what happened to the river? I do not know, mistress. We are hardly sailing, but we are moving. The ruin appears to date from the Holy Empire, mistress. I will investigate, mistress. I found a stylus of antler. I wonder how long it's been out there. The maker didn't include an inscription on the tip. I'd say this was made on the exact place we're searching for. We must be getting close. This should be the exact spot we're currently after, easier to find. We are sailing normally once more. Nice. Oh, and then it slows down again. It seems like we have not been down either of these paths before, mistress. I want to go right. Right seems good. What's up with all the strings? It's like they're trying to make this creepy. Oh, I just watched the Nintendo Direct video. What they're releasing. I gotta say, that last game, chef's kiss. Like, it's not the first Paper Mario, it's the second. Holy cow. They're remaking the game no one thought they would. Is that it? What we're looking for? Settle the Nightingale 6. Let's take a look around. I was honestly impressed and surprised. I was hoping they'd remake both, but I never got to play the second, so I'd love to play it. Aside from Nero, the last emperor had drawn a map to this place. But why? Such is the question.
Of all the sites I travelled to with the robot, most of them seemed lost, abandoned. But this one, this one felt like it had been hidden.
There are lights. How much further? Not far, mistress. Where are we going? The path turns here. Like, it's a lush moon with active lanterns. The lanterns are all still burning, lit 6. Are there people here? There's only one living person on this moon, mistress. You. Trees. Trees. Lots of them. Growing from fissures in the rock, mistress. The roots will eventually split the slope below us. The whole site will subside. Oh. But someone planted them here. Perhaps. More likely a seed was scattered by the wind and took root by chance. Yeah, with lanterns intentionally placed in them. Something etched in this tree. Oh, there's a familiar sigil. This is the start of a fragment of text. Forever. Live forever. Strong live forever, ancient live forever. Holy, nothing. That's so close to nothing. So what's that one? It's not holy. Nothing, which means the dead live forever. Interesting. But I have no idea what it means. They believe in ghosts? Perhaps this place is a mausoleum. That makes sense. Perhaps. What's with that look? But that is a strong inference to make from a single tree, mistress. Hey, they etched it in here, so it must mean something. What should we expect? We should require more information. Oh, I would require more information, mistress. Bless the waters. This could have been built yesterday. Ha! What's this? There's something worked into the stone. There is? Whoa. Beneath the ivy. Hey, it's that plant symbol. Let's see what that means, shall we? This one is a phrase run together. Oh, there's plant again. Dead. Oh, and of. This doesn't feel right. So not plant, but dead and of. Okay, so it's part of a word there. I believe you're correct with dead, mistress. Yup. Of the dead. Temple of the dead? Garden of the dead. Because it's got plant. So a building with... Yep, so this is a garden? A graveyard. It must have been important. It must have been for important people. The main gate. The ancients never had the foresight to leave their doors unlocked. Ah. Oh, I have control again. Look through. Some kind of courtyard. A horned statue. Watching over the dead? Try the handle. No good. No, mistress. I do not believe there is a keyhole. No keyhole? So how did people get in? It may function like the gate on Elbereth, mistress. There may be a passphrase or some other mechanism. Must be a way through 6. Naturally, mistress. There is a hopper eye inside the courtyard. If I may? Go ahead. Wait, mistress. Whoop! Whoa! And we're here.
The wind died.
We're intact? I believe so, mistress.
The smell of flowers flooded the misty air.
Question. If this is a graveyard, then where are the graves? That's a good question. A tree cracking the stone. This must have been a stray seed once. Nothing more. Now look at it. It's huge. That'll bring the whole place down in the end. Yep. The same fate will eventually overtake this place, mistress. Perhaps we could finish our explorations before that happens. If we don't, then we're here way too long. Trees take a long time to grow. This whole place is incredible. It's perfect. Evidently, it is over 1,500 years old. How can you tell? Radiometric dating. That's how. Smell the flowers. You guys thought it was smell the flowers, right? I leant over a flower and inhaled deeply. It smelled of death. Musk and rose. Oh, okay, never mind. A perfume garden. Remark. This spoon is a graveyard, I think. Why was it mapped in that hermitage on the moon near Mersey? An open door. A door. An open but blocked door. Stuck. But then again, a tree has demolished the corridor beyond. True. The tree is a creature like any other, mistress. Slow, but ultimately self-interested. Fair. And this one's locked. Might be a key somewhere here. That is a ridiculous idea, mistress. Why would anyone lock a door if they intended to leave the key lying around nearby? Perhaps they were absent-minded. Mistress, really. I do not wish to have to report this kind of nonsense to Professor Mayari. Uh-oh. Sneeze incoming. I don't know when it'll hit. Oh, here it comes. Caught me off guard. Mistress, is something the matter? I'm detecting certain elevated emotional markers. Like what? Shortness of tone, mistress. Lack of compromise. Markers. Are you serious? Humor is a weakness, mistress. No, it's not. It's a strength. Did this gate ever open? Huh. There are no hinges. If this place is a graveyard, what does that make you, goddess? The goddess of death? The dead? I've got it. She's a death goddess. Wow! Brilliant! Brilliant deduction. Welcoming people to the afterlife. That's an impressive deduction. I can't believe you figured that one out. Might be too facetious here. Why is the goddess covering her eye, mistress? Sadness, 6. It's a thing people feel about death, but you probably wouldn't understand. It's hard to understand old symbols without their context, and this goddess is very, very old. Nothing back here. I feel like something's over here. Nope, I was wrong. This is the bridge we saw from below. Mistress, a warning. I believe the running water has compromised the stonework of the bridge. That's a good deduction. Compromised. Feels solid to me. This place is hardly collapsing, 6. The constant action of water is highly destructive, mistress. It ruptures stone as surely as it ruptures the aging neurons within your own brain. Wow. Hurtful. You're pretty proud of your ageless brain, aren't you? Pride is unnecessary. I will be enjoying my brain long after yours is dust. Wow. By the waters. Have you broken a bone, mistress? Wow, I have a health bar? If your ankle is damaged, you will not be able to jump back. I'm intact. Again, worried about my ankle. Which is more than can be said for the bridge. What do I do now? The gap is not large, mistress. Please, come back to where I can reach you. Can you find another way around? Perhaps, mistress. We have not explored fully. Wait for me, 6. Mistress. If I cannot reach you, I cannot hopper you to safety. It's alright. I'll be good. Typical human. Hey! Racist!
Stone markers huddled together, whispering nasty things
Oh
about
my
me.
gosh. Oh, we found the graves. Shrines. Like the one behind the hermitage where Remba died. I've got my breath back at least. Waterfall. There's more water here than I've ever seen. Enough water for Elbereth 3 times over. If there was only a way to transport water. Bottles? It's so quiet. I suppose the dead don't argue much. True. And we don't have 6 making commentary. A stone marker. There's so many of these markers. This might have once been inscribed, but it's been worn smooth. Dang. This one's in better condition. Still legibly carved. Translate! Whoa, that's a long one. Rest in peace. This is broken off. Holy cow. Rivers. On rivers. You. Oh, wait, no. No. Your. Wait. No, I don't think that's right. Where is it? Way. With. Oh, wait. With. I got some stuff wrong. I want to make sure I scratch out what I got wrong. No good. I have to start again and try it a different way, okay? No, not with. So with is wrong. Rivers feels right. As does your. No, but way. There we go. I'm certain my translation for way is correct now. Yes. It's a long one, but I'm confident it says rivers. Yes. Ooh, this is a long word. Operations. It's sort of similar to operations. Let's see. Hold of operations. So, operations. Light from above. Holding. Your way. Of. on. Very similar to on and towards. So along the rivers. I'm gonna guess it's find your way along the rivers. I can still change my mind, but find your way along the rivers. Six might know what to make of all this. But robots can't jump. Sounds like a design flaw. The wellspring must be up there somewhere. Where does all the water go? Down. I believe it goes down. Oh, what's this? Well, it seems clear no one ever lived here. So why go to so much trouble to build all this? This one's buried. I need a machete to find on any inscriptions. Ow, that's the... Man, that's quitter talk. I'm so defeatist. Locked. Or stuck, maybe. This one isn't carved at all. But there's something inside the niche at the front. A brass compass. Dating from the early empire? Maybe whoever was buried here was a scientist. Neat. And there's some etched characters in ancient script. That's a lot of characters, some of which I've rarely seen. This one is several words, obviously. From the path. B. I can add my translation for from to my dictionary now. Yes! Something. Never. That really feels like a never. Like, forever? Never. Which means that double loop is actually a reference to time. So we have the double loop representing time, and we have the multiplicitous with the circle meaning forever. And then we have the tick and the X meaning never. Never be. Well, context makes me think it's led from the path. Never be led from the path. Night, pray, sail. Yeah, I think it's led. Can change our mind later. Never be led from the path. That will do for now. Definitely going to take this compass by Wong. I guess that this comes from the same place as the sculpture and the map that I acquired on Elbereth. Nice. Presumably people commonly frequented both the two places. This will make the site easier to locate. Cool, cool. Well, now this feels important. I'll go to here first. There are niches in all these markers. They're empty. Looted? Or left that way? Good question. This one's worn smooth. Dang. And this one. How about this one? Ah. The inscription on this one is readable. Good, good. A graveyard, a great place to learn languages. And to visit the dead. There's a few words here. We are Nothing? Okay, it was nothing. I think my translation, nothing, can't be correct. Oh. Well then. Find. Hold. Okay, it's... Oh. Context makes me think in death we are holy of toward I think this is equal. In death we are equal. We enter the world the same way we leave it. No, we leave the world the same way we enter it. That's what it is. We leave the world the same way we came in. Naked and with nothing. Stone marker. Nothing on this one. Oh, that's a pathway. Let's go find out the rest of this graveyard first. More markings here. Yes. Holy cow, that's a long one. Perfect. This one is a phrase run together. Okay, so... As empresses... Something forever. Something lives forever. Plants? Palace. Lives... No, that's not lives. Does... Dies? Palace... In. Okay, scratch out some items. I give up. I'm gonna have to come back to this later. No! Does as empresses lives forever in plants palace work? No, does not. An emperor's grave? Oops. Here. Inscriptions. View this translation. I think the plants one threw me off. Forever. As in. So we've confirmed garden and no, we've confirmed inn and palace. So and we scratched out empress. Emperors. Pray song welcomes. Voice. The emperor's voice lives forever in dead love plants. It's a little similar to dead. It's not love at all because it's missing the chili pepper. Plants. Withering. The Withering Palace. Emperor's voice lives forever in the Withering Palace. Yeah, that's gotta be it. That was a long one. Which is kind of cool. Which is honestly kind of cool. I've been hoping for that this whole time. Smooth. Like a baby's bottom. Unlike a baby's bottom, it's not covered in poop. This one seems to be made of older stone than the others. Interesting. The first gravestone to be placed here, perhaps? Interesting. Also an interesting location. And there's something up here. Yep, I see that. What is it? A hoop of metal. Oh, you joined with the massive sentence? That was a long one. I was very pleased. Welcome back, by the way. Heavy, but perhaps not as heavy as I expected. I found the hoop of metal. By the way, as you can see, I found the graveyard. There are symbols inscribed on the inside curve. Yes, another sentence. Yeah, when I first did that last one, I was like, this, maybe this, and she just goes, I give up. She just threw her hands in the air like, I quit, I give up. Oh, you joined about poop-covered baby butts. Okay, here's the sentence we got right now. I'll show you the last one I did. Because it was kind of funny, because it was so long. I was like, Empress something plants palace, and she just went, I give up. I'll try again later. Didn't even let me try again. I had to go into my inscriptions list to actually start tweaking it. Even then, it didn't say, yeah, you got these things right. It just was like, Even the game gave me a shrug. And for context, I only said baby's poop cover bottom, because I was like, well, because she's like, smooth. This gravestone is smooth. I'm like, well, yeah, smooth like a baby's bottom. Unlike a baby's bottom, it's not poopy. I guessed at the gaps, though. Like, I was able to determine, yeah, there's gaps here, 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 and here. It's kind of funny just watching her just throw her hands up in the air like, I give up. I'll ask Huang. I need to go by Huang again. I figured out what his mechanic does. I had to look it up, though. Because I was like, okay, this mechanic is very weird. Does giving objects to Huang matter or not? Apparently, if you don't give items to Huang, he'll... Like, if you don't give enough items to Huang and you keep withholding them, he'll eventually just stop translating things for you. So every once in a while, I gotta throw him a bone and give him something. But if I give him something, he stops translating things for you anyway. For that entire visit, so I have to leave and go back. So I'm gonna have to... Oh, I don't know why I keep trying that one. It's so similar to have... No. Ooh, wait, have, right here. But yeah, I gotta... I like to think that magical intuition is experience. Yeah, it is weird, like, because each character means something. It's like hieroglyphics as opposed to an actual alphabet. So she's able to see, hey, look, there's these hieroglyphics go together and form a word. I think mostly it's because she can see what I'm starting to see. You see this double comma here? Yes. You're welcome. But yeah, like this double comma here. This double comma facing I can't highlight it, but right next to where my highlight is. This double comma seems to... Oh, wait, maybe my mouse works on this. Yes. Okay, this double comma right here. It faces away, which seems to always start at the beginning of a word. And then whenever a comma starts facing the other direction, it's the end of a word. This one faces to the right, so that means that this is its own word, which means that is as. That's all I can think of. Quitter! We, as yourself, have voices? What is this thing? We, as yourself, have voices. Is this some kind of recording device? Ooh, that's cool. I feel sure I've seen something like this before somewhere. We might be able to trace where it's from. Nice. But yeah, the previous one I found that she just threw her hands up in the air was this one. Emperor's voice lives forever in Withering Palace. That's what I've determined it as. But originally I had this as is Empress voice lives forever in something plant palace. It was so long. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why she didn't even let me finish attempting this one. Look at this. It's completely blank now. Like she just gave up. We, as, have, let's see, yourself. To be fair, I have not come across this weird question mark S thing. So I don't know what that would be. Oh, wait. Why did I say as? Oh, I was so stupid. It's an article. For. Let's see. Voices? Man. I feel like voices belongs here. There it is. Voices. Not yourself. Well, okay, cross that out. Let's see. This is definitely for. We. As is not anywhere in there. Voices. Chili pepper. Have. I get it. I'm missing words. She just doesn't have the words to fill into these gaps. Great. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that one completely. Any solvable? Hey, I got some solvables. Translate. I did get some more words while I was in the graveyard. The graveyard has so many words. The dead live forever. May the gods hold your heart. Apparently the ancients didn't have a word for the. The is always just implied. Song for sadness. A. They also don't have a word for a. A song for sadness. Rivers with your sadness. I've got so many here. Oh, to the rivers with your sadness. Really? You just implied to the? I didn't have any of these as solvables. I checked at the end of the stream yesterday, as you might remember, and there were no solvable inscriptions. So simply coming here, as well as talking to Huang today, has given me so much benefit. The waters divide us and join us. Take me home, country road, to the place. Copyright. All right. Well, that helps. Yes, so many wrinkles to trap all the new ideas. Why do I keep coming back here? That one's not ready yet. Found etched in gravestone. This one, I'm very confident this is what it is. The Emperor's voice lives forever in the Withering Palace. Just sounds so epic, too. I want something epic like that carved on my gravestone when I die. Just some sort of epic, cryptic saying. Like, I don't know what it would be, but it has to be like epic like that. In death, we are equal. Also true. Come into the world naked, we leave the world naked. Never be led from the path. I'm positive of all of these. These all sound exactly right. I just got to confirm it. Find your way along the rivers. What else I got? Garden of the Dead. Well, I've confirmed garden. Because the left sigil definitely means house or building. The right symbol means plant, so that's a garden. Embossed in the... Oh yeah, I found the Ajax sundial, by the way. You are human, as the Emperor is. I think that's supposed to be is. Also, it looks like human and robots are very similar, but that sigil on the left of robots might mean artificial. Or created. Way of the Gods is open. It is? For hearts and operations. I also found that Huang will not take items that you need. Because I showed him the key and he was very fascinated. And then he said, I've not seen anything like this. Give me a whole backstory of the keys. And then said, I'm not going to take that from you. You missed the graveyard? Oh, man. Okay, what happened was I crossed that bridge down there, and the bridge collapsed. Now, I could have hopped back, and... because I can jump the gap. It's apparently not that wide. But... while I could hop the gap, I wanted to see what was over here first, and I found, like, all the inscriptions. Not every gravestone has inscriptions. I'd say like roughly 50% do, maybe a little more. I still am curious about this gravestone. But she has nothing to say about it, which is very odd. Oh, broken steps. Don't look safe anymore. What makes you say that? I think those look stable. Just like that bridge you crossed. Stable. Another inscription! Holy jeez. And return. I know one of these words. I'll guess the rest. Thank goodness I know the word and. Let's see. Glow. Fear, sky, winds. I don't even have any of those as certainties. Something from the sky. Wait, hold on. View this phrase. I think I can maybe confirm this is sky or something else. Ah, dang it. That's not what I was hoping for. It's building, but... okay, fine. I'll just leave that be. I heard about New Game Plus mostly because of the achievements list. And I don't know anything about New Game Plus. I just sat there thinking, New Game Plus? Are there more words? What's so special about New Game Plus? Allegedly, you can keep all the words you've learned the first playthrough. That's the extent of my knowledge. Which makes sense. That's the only thing you actually have and keep throughout the game. Let's see. From above, very similar to sky, but it's not the sky because it's not the box. It's got the articles. Exit? Glow. Rest? No, drink? I don't know. I need better context. Okay, we got something that resembles building. The holy symbol. So divine. A building and divine really implies safety, I assume. It's comfort. I think. Safe and... something safely and return... separate... time... not. I deduced that the circles are definitely time. Because the circles... the double loops with the multiplicitous symbol means forever. And the double loops with the X symbol means never. So that means that the double loops themselves has something to do with time. So this has to be... When doesn't make any sense because there's nothing after. Stronger has nothing to do with time. Either this is soon... You know what? Soon is the most likely candidate. Okay, so... Not separate time. Which means not a long time. So soon. Best guess. The next question is... What's this? Oh, leave safe. I don't know why it says exit. Leave safely and return soon? It really feels like exit is the best context. Whew. The loop teaches that souls who die return. So that does make sense. I suppose that's what these people believed. And yet they bury their dead. They don't cremate and dump into the river. I got several paths to go. I'm going this way, but there's also a door over that way. What the heck is... Climb the steps. Well, I'm going to look at the marker first. This one's set apart from the others. And it's inscribed. Why is it set apart? There's no way anyone was buried here. It's a staircase. This one is a fractured piece from an even longer... Holy cow, this phrase! Oh, man. Okay, here we go. I asked for this yesterday. I'm getting it. I'm getting what I asked for. Ooh. Return? Perfect fit. Sail. Rivers on. Then. Wait, hold on. Is then it? Any other options? I got safely. Safely. I got a safely. I don't have the time loop anywhere. Then... Okay, let's have her scratch some of these words out. This doesn't feel right. Fair enough. Not safely. That's the only one she scratched out. Okay, return. Sail. Rivers. On. Then. I. Whew, okay. I separated the words at least. Can I have my translation for on? Yes! Another article. That usually makes things easier. A lot of symbols, but I'm confident it says return. Excellent. So I will sail... Wait. I will sail the rivers on... Something return. Oh, I know what this is. I will sail the rivers. Because it's time. It's like a promise of the future. On my, because that's very similar to we, but it's possessive and singular. I will sail the rivers on my return. thought they were coming back. That's the takeaway here. They were returning. Believers in the loop. Well, I've got several routes, so time to see if I can travel this one. It's nice to be away from the robot for a change. Why is my health going down? The air must be getting thinner. Okay. Just take your time.
The wind was strong up here. It wanted to grab you by the waist and chuck you down the cliff.
That's what wind does. I see a garden over there. Well, thank you for showing me something across the nebula, tracing every stream like the lives on a palm. I didn't notice she was talking. How much more of the nebula is like this? That is a lot of stuff to see. Any inscriptions? Ooh, stone markers. These two seem in better condition than those below. Which is weird. They're more exposed to the elements. The stone hasn't worn so much up here. Again, weird. Ouch! Apparently it's hot. What was that? I'll reply to myself. Some kind of static charge? But it's a rock, isn't it? Shrine is charged. And the hoop certainly fits. Reply to myself. Hoops doesn't seem to do anything. Insert the Rebesque foil. There's no reason to touch the marker again. It's static charged. Seems like a long shot, but... And then... Holy cow, it's alive! Water's above! Have I been asleep? It spoke with the voice of a child. Dude! It's a robot. Sort of? That's right, you've been asleep. Don't be scared. Everything will be alright. I can't see you. It's so very dark. Why can't I see you? Tell me your name. You don't know my name? I will have you killed. My apologies. Okay, so some sort of child king. I forgive you. It is not your fault that you are ignorant. I can't feel my legs. Tell me where you think you are. The orangery, of course. Where is Elpha? She screamed. She screamed? Okay, this is actually giving me chills. I couldn't see her. She was behind my chair. If you see her, tell her she must never scream. Was there an explosion? I can hear, but I can't see. My brother was to take me to the Withering Palace. So this is the Withering Palace? I don't know. It's so dark. I don't know. Have I been asleep? The power's gone. I'll take the foil back then. Can I also take the ring? I'll be careful with you. I promise. I wonder what Huang would make of her. Holy cow! What was that thing? A recording of some kind? It responded to you! That was not a recording! Six would probably know. So somehow the ancients had a way of recording their thoughts and minds. I'm gonna take the hoop. Nothing. Just a rock. Triangulate the location of the Withering Palace. I better find Six. Tell the robot I met its sister. Didn't meet its sister. Met the recording of a person. Right before they died. I mean, jeez. Touch the second marker. I don't know what I'm hoping for here. Nothing. This one's a rock, just like the others. There are no inscriptions? Aw, man. Who makes gravestones that don't have names? This does not look safe. Well, says you. Not after what happened before. Coward. Okay, so I had a conversation with a dead person. Mistress, how'd you get here? There you are, mistress. I was able to manipulate the hopper once more, to cross the broken bridge. In other words, here I am. Yep. Here you are indeed. Six, I spoke to a ghost. I put this hoop I found on a plinth buzzing with static. And a face appeared. It spoke to me. Curious. What did it say? It mentioned a place called the Withering Palace. I have not heard that name before, mistress. I have. I translated it. And yet... What? And yet what? The name fills me with dread. Perhaps we should return to the ship now, mistress? We still have more to do here. I still haven't explored the garden. Or the greenhouse? Looked like a greenhouse, kinda. But yeah, this robot can feel dread. Who do you think she was? The ghost in the shrine. I cannot be sure, mistress. But I cannot imagine most people were recorded in this way. Considering she threatened to have me killed, I think she was an emperor, an empress. Wait, yeah. At least... someone important, at least. I think it was an empress. A young one. But how did it happen? What actually is this metal hoop thing? Did you not recognize the hoop immediately, mistress? I have one. You do? Evidently, it is a robot neck. Removed and repurposed. Most macabre. Ugh. A neck? Why'd they inscribe it? Certainly. It contains the projector, perhaps also the sequencer for the core. If you will, it brings the recorded soul to life. With the foil. The neck animated the core that was stuck inside that figurine? The child you spoke to was not stuck anywhere, mistress. Evidently, it is merely a recording. She threatened to kill me. Fortunately, she didn't have the means to do so, nor anyone following her commands. Perhaps there were metal hoops on all of these shrines originally. They might have been looted if they're valuable. Doorway. The shrine outside the Hermitage on the moon near Mersey. It was just like these, I suppose. And just like these, it had run out of power. That seems likely, mistress. The fact that one of them still had power was amazing. I am not going to cross that, mistress. Coward! The odds of collapse are enormous. I strongly suggest we use the hopper to return to the ship. I will not. Your ethical core won't let you leave me. You're stuck with me. So come on. Bam! That one didn't didn't collapse. Hey! I'm glad I looked at the sundial earlier, because there's another sundial. Can you really record a whole person? Given enough time, perhaps. Once again, mistress, you have forgotten who you are talking to. Oh, that's fair. We've seen this design before. Evidently, it is remarkably like the sundial on Iox, mistress. So the Iox sundial is a sister to this one? I believe this sundial is to be significantly older than the one on Iox, mistress. Furthermore, this one was not made on Iox. Fair. So where was this sundial made? An interesting question, mistress. I will consider the matter. Yep. There we go, reply. I found the Iox sundial, not this one. So now I have two sundials. So was the Ioxian sundial based on this one, perhaps? A copy? It is quite possible. Only this one appears as though it might work, because the sun can reach it. I added that part. So whoever copied the garden sundial for the university, they didn't know what it was they were copying. They didn't know how it was supposed to work. That's almost funny. So much has been lost, mistress. Yeah, I almost didn't see it. I just decided I want to leave, but I don't want to talk to the robot to make me leave. And that made me walk all the way back on Iox. It's amazing it's still in one piece. Except for the roof, obviously. Let me get this inscription. If I hadn't done that today, I wouldn't have known there was a copy. Alright, let's see if we can translate. Yep. Secrets. Exit's a long one. It looks like it might actually fit somewhere. Yeah, here. Exit. I feels like it would definitely go here. For you. You gonna throw your hands up? Mistress, that translation is clearly incorrect. There must be another phrasing. Ouch. So not I, huh? Well, secrets, definitely. Exit. You. Where did I put you? You. 4. I've done something wrong. Great. So not secrets. Got it. 4. You exit. All right. This is a big word then. What is this? Huh. The entire word for me is in this larger word. But it's also got the loop for time, meaning here? No. Now. Because it's me and time. It's gotta be now, I think. Unless it's until. Let's go with now for now. Exit now for something, you, something. For tomorrow, you created... Oh, dang. Dot squiggle. Dot squiggle. Squiggle is used in the character for open. Create. Create. Open. Work? I have no idea. Yeah, sure, this works. Exit now, for tomorrow you work. Does that make sense? Not really, but we'll see. We'll try again later. Hold on. Wait, wrong button. This button. Or the robot's gonna complain. Mistress, I must complain at your decision to go off alone. Without any way to detect your well-being, I was very close to leaving the moon. You wouldn't leave me. Your ethical core wouldn't let you leave me. Mistress, you do not understand how my core functions. So? Maybe you could explain it. Why would you have left? My core is statistical. It works on probabilities. If the probability is that you are already dead or cannot be saved, then I fear it holds no obligation over me. Oh. Now you tell me that? My core regrets the oversight, mistress. I assumed you knew. You know what happens when you assume? Make an ass out of you and me. I am not your first robot, after all. Yeah, but why would you assume I know something? I'm only an archaeologist. It's not like I know old things like robots. We'll get that ethical core removed one of these days. My friend Roy could do it. With respect, mistress. I am certain she could not. Ah, you don't know that. You say you work on probabilities. Maybe you could tell me the probability. Oh, remarked. So the Emperor hiding on that hideout moon, they brought the shrine and the foil with them. And they hid the foil inside the figurine. Whoever that recording was, they must have been important. If the last Emperor was truly intending to hide for the remainder of his life... Well, mistress, I have observed that most humans do not wish to be alone. Good observation. Man was not meant to be alone. I wonder who she was. Who she really was. Okay, so these foils are actually recordings of people. A glass house. Have you never heard of a greenhouse? It must have been fine once. Where was this hoop made, I wonder? Unclear, mistress. But we may be able to locate its origin. Well, let's go exploring inside.
The air inside the glass house was damp.
Oh my gosh, the controls in this corner are
It smelled
bad.
like fruit and warm water.
That tree. It's even bigger up close. Reminds me of the tree of knowledge on Iox. Wait, mistress. My core regrets that I do not know the answer to these questions. I don't, but my core does. I don't care. You told me to wait and you disappeared. Where'd you go? This is quite a collection, mistress. These plants must have once been assembled. What do you mean? Someone's prized collection? Assembled over many years, I should imagine. Okay. That is what a greenhouse is. It's a collection of plants, really. Try the door. Why would the door work? None of these doors work. Stuck? Stuck. Why is every door in this place stuck? Looks like it should open outwards, though. Shove the door! I just hope my shoulder doesn't go straight through. Ow. I wonder why they bother with a health system that slowly regenerates over time. It's an odd choice. A curtain of vines. Where am I? Why can I not control anything? Oh, I'm here now. Don't ask where, because I don't know where I am. Some kind of painting. Mostly worn away. Almost all worn away. I can't get anything from it. What do you make of it, Six? There really was a lot of writing here once, mistress. A whole chronicle, perhaps. What a shame. But I believe some characters can still be seen. Yeah! Wow. This one is a fractured fragment from an even longer phrase. Yeah, you're right. You are right. Nothing. Wait, what? You didn't even give me a chance to translate it. You just immediately gave up. Okay, I see an and. See, look, we have some characters we can use. And is empires. Heart. Mana. Unless, wait, maybe? Of? Hmm. I mean, she did not want to translate this phrase at all for some reason. Didn't even want to give it an attempt. Something of something is heart and something empires. I'm starting to see why she didn't want to translate it. I really don't know enough characters. I don't know that circle multiplicitous. I don't know that circle swoosh. Let's call it the upside down Nike. Heck, I don't know what that regular circle means in general. And for some reason, I don't have access to that. I thought I knew that character to the left of. Well, I got more solvable. On rivers of light we sail forever. Nice. I wish it would tell me how many unsolved inscriptions I have. You know? Like, it just says unsolved inscriptions. Cool. How many are there? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Oh my gosh. 36 unsolved inscriptions. Piece of cake. I'll get them soon. I'll get them quickly. An intact Empire Site 6. Everything on Iox was rebuilt after the fall. But this place was never destroyed. We must assume it was never found. We must assume it was never found. I mean, maybe they don't want to demotivate me, but I mean, I still went back and counted anyway. The gardens here are quite remarkable. But the graves are surprisingly simple. No great tombs or mausoleums. Has this place been ransacked? It does not look to have been touched at all, mistress. Only grown over. Perhaps they believed their souls would return to the rivers. Did the emperors believe in the loop? And that's a good question. Did they? Holy cow. I found a way back. Oh, wait. There we go. This place is a graveyard connected to the Empire. A graveyard of emperors, perhaps? That's what I would assume. Oh, what's this? Something under the ivy here. Some sort of sigil. That's the Eagle and Sun. I see the inscription. I'll get that in a minute. So I thought you said this place was thousands of years old. I was wrong, mistress. I was guessing. Okay, now I'm confused. Is it thousands of years old or days old? Something is emperors. So what is the emperors? Rocky. Oh, Rocky is wine. Right, I forgot. It's Rocky is that special liquor she drinks at oh dang, I forgot the name of the place. Elbereth. Fire me now. Fire me now. What I said to my abusive boss. That's definitely me. With just a single additional character. So it's a singular article representing a single object of personification. Instead of me, adding that would be this, I believe. A building. This place, because that's an element, some sort of subject. The swirly comma and the regular comma on either side symbolizes a subject. The building represents a location, so it's not just a building, it could be just a place or some sort of location. In this case, it literally is just a place. This place is the Emperor's. That makes sense. This is an Emperor's garden? Nah. This boom was built during the Empire, but the statue was carved in ancient times like the one on Maersi. Then perhaps the garden was built around the goddess herself? What? That's why they chose such a lush place for a graveyard. Because of the death goddess. They were going by the gods. Well, you seem happy to have determined that. Shark's fin. This shark is the Emperor's. But the real question is the Withering Palace. The voice in the statue mentioned it. The voice told you something most interesting. That's what I've been saying. Were you not listening to me, Six? What's this? What's what? There's something here. There is? I see a stone. A battered silver cup for festive occasions. Really? Man, they could have put that there. Looks like something from the Ioxian Empire. The inside is heavily stained. Must have belonged to a heavy drinker. And there's something etched in here around the edge. This is one end of a broken fragment of text. Nope, not that. Yourself, yes. And then... this? Yourself in this. I believe I remember the word this. It's a cup, so drown yourself in this cup. That was obvious with context clues. Drown yourself in this cup. That'll do for now. I'm gonna get that engraved on the inside of a cup when I get a metal cup one day. I always thought metal goblets are awesome. Most likely this came from the same site as the robot neck we found earlier. This should make a place called the Withering Palace easier to find. Yay! That's the only reason this section exists, to find the cup. There is nothing else here. Perhaps we have seen all this site has to offer, mistress. I do not believe there is anyone else here to talk to. There was never anyone here to talk to. We have acquired 3 promising artifacts here. Also, we have pinpointed one new location of note, the Withering Palace. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Soon. Not yet. I want to take one more look at the greenhouse. Also, I'd rather walk out of here myself because I'm worried I might have missed some stuff. There's a lot to see here. Come on. Okay. Come on. Water. Yep, I missed that last time. Still flowing. After all this time. I would have thought it would be clogged with moss and dirt. Be a good assumption. Well-designed pipes, I suppose. Evidently, it is constantly being washed by the water, mistress. Like I said, good design. The tree is the same as the one from Iox, mistress. How do you know that? I will use the front door, mistress. Okay. I can't rotate my camera. I didn't want to go out. Wait, where'd you go? Well, my remark disappeared. Oh, it's too narrow to squeeze through. What does? I didn't see any squeezing. Okay, hold on. What am I looking at? Okay. It's very peaceful here. There's my remark. The air is warm. That's it. That's all I had to say about that. The air is warm. Sorry, I farted. Made a warm spot. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is a very relaxing game, I can certainly say that. I was talking to the voice of a dead emperor? Indeed. Old emperors to advise new ones. Immortality of a kind. Ooh, another button. Another button. Oh, wait. So much water. This is the bridge I jumped last time that fell in on me. More water than I've ever seen in my life. I believe this is called a river, mistress. How do you know that? I cannot be sure, mistress. But I believe I have seen them before. I thought you had no memories. Ha-ha! I thought you couldn't remember anything. I cannot. And yet I know that is a river. Just as I know how to sail. Well, okay. Programmed into your core, I guess. Well, mistress. Are you ready to go now, mistress? Hold up. I see. Bust the door open. We could break it down. I looked for a key, couldn't find a key. Perhaps mistress intends to use my holographic head as a battering ram. Is that sarcasm again? I think that's sarcasm again. I got one sassy robot. Snippy, too. No need to be snippy, 6. There is no need to be persistently inaccurate, mistress. Man, this robot got some sass. I had to get some sarsaparilla to go with that sass. The Withering Palace, 6. What? Oh, there's the eye. Somewhere in the Withering Ways, perhaps? That makes sense. Up there. Up there? That's the hopper I used. Indeed. Okay, good talk. Is there a way for me to manually leave? I guess not. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, back to the ship. I guess I can't manually go back. I guess this is manually back to the ship I can go. And so we left the surface of the graveyard of the Emperors. This was a cool sight, with enough new evidence to locate a previously unknown site, the Withering Palace. I'm glad I didn't frighten the digital child, though, because that would have been pretty dramatic. To go, you're dead. That's why you can't see anything. A curious place, mistress. So much water. If we could ship it, you would be very rich. We could make Elbereth bloom. Yaya. Maybe I could tell someone about the place. That whole moon, Six. It must have once been filled with voices like hers. A head atop every shrine. All talking. Arguing. Laughing. That place was a haven. And now you could hear a pebble drop. Gecko, where'd you go? You were there earlier. Gecko? Gecko! Gecko! Man, why you gotta show up and disappear like that? Where are you? Gecko? Gecko. I can't find Gecko. The nebula. I don't know why I can always do this. I just look out. Oh, some people believe sailing is bad for the soul. I can't understand why. They believe the rivers are where souls go after death, mistress. To visit them early is to invite death. Is that what the lights out there are? Souls? It hardly seems likely, mistress. But how can you be sure? When humans die, mistress, do rivers come out of them? Sure they do. Rivers of blood. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm sure Gecko will show up again. Gecko was here when I came to the graveyard, so Gecko just needs to show up again. Time to move on. Well, don't look so cheery about it. Whew. Alright, well, that's that dig site. I don't even know how I'm going to get to this site. Look at this. There isn't a single river that goes here. How will I get to the pre-Empire site? Although it is super small. An eclectic series of ancient artifacts, most notably tapestries, something from before the Empire itself. Lost City, perhaps? 6 things. Okay. Okay. I did a lot back there. I need to make all of this count. Aw. Thanks for the sentiment. Makes me feel good. Why am I taking that route? If I'm doing that, I might as well go by Iox first. Fine, I'm going by Iox first. Jeez. Sailing to Iox in Ioxian space via the lower reach. I thought I'd take the shorter route, but no, I just have to fly. I have to go in a loop. Yeah, okay, I guess it makes sense. I can't go upstream or anything. The Holy Empire was founded on a belief in rebirth. They believed in the loop. Graveyards were unnecessary. Humans I have observed are fickle. It's very true. Yeah, that is true. I guess I should give the developers props for designing an entire loop system. Basically, in order to make this work, they had to make sure there are no dead ends. The route leads straight ahead here, mistress. Thank you. There's a big river. Mistress, did you really sell 3 on Elbereth? I did sell 3. So you better watch yourself, 6. Ooh, a threat. To a robot. I'm really getting the hang of this sailing now, though. I've been managing to keep my propulsion going at a pretty good clip by staying in the center pretty steadily. Just takes a lot of practice. Hollow Halls of Learning in the center of the nebula. Yep. Not literally, I've seen the map. But yep. More figuratively than literally. Oh, since I'm here, I'll show you the, you again. Alaya. Good faith to you. This guy always just interrupts me to say hi, and that's it. He doesn't say anything of importance, just hi. Alaya, you're back! That I am. Gonna show you some artifacts and figure out my... Oh. Yeah, hi, thanks. Thanks, I needed someone to say hi to me. I felt like I was getting shortchanged. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. I'm not gonna give him any of these things, so I'm gonna just check and see if I got all these right. I'll give him something at the end if it's of any low consequence. Have you seen anything like this stylus? No, I have seen something a bit like that. If I remember right, only this one had some glyphs on it. Let me see if I can find it. I remember finding this stylus that didn't have any actual glyphs on it, so I'm glad that he actually has one with glyphs. It was a scratched antler pen. It was found buried here on Iox back in my mother's time. This one is a phrase run together. Well, there's me. There's and. Will? You. Another me. There we go. I'm sure my translation for will is right now. Yes! Another word! Give me the words. All the words. I might play this again on New Game Plus on my own time. Just to sort of go a little faster, because this game is pretty long. Okay, here we go. Book, exit, wins. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Fair point. I forgot about that. I had to turn the text speed way down because I couldn't read everything out loud as fast as the text was going by. And then I looked at the text speed and I was like, it's already super low. I had to lower it even more. But noting how fast I can make it, I kind of want to see how fast I can make it go just for kicks and giggles. Oh, okay, what's this one? Death, Heart, Love. Well, there's no X, so this isn't death. Love. It's got the entirety of love in there. Death and life. Something divine. So something divine and love. Maybe it's a friend? Friend and me will pray and song. Definitely has something to do with speaking. Oh, speak. Tell you. Because it's either tell or shout, but there's nothing indicating it's loud. So that's got to be just speak. So tell you. Oh, great. This weird reverse Nike swoosh thing. I'm going to call... Actually, I'm changing it. It seems to constantly go with that comma, so I'm going to call it the revert... I'm going to call it the yin-yang. Looks kind of like an ear. Light night. Okay, that's the same as forever. But night... Rest? Mystery, time, sight, story, rest. This isn't time, though. This is just darkness. That with that. Tell you rest? No, tell you a story. I'm going to say that this is listen to me, friend, and I will tell you a story. Yeah. Listen to me, friend, and I will tell you a story. I think that's correct. Anything more like that? Because that could help me. Let me see. How about this? Yeah, perfect. This is the inscription on a golden stylus. It was found in Renaki Temple. In a Renaki Temple. Okay, I recognize some of those characters immediately. We put story will be... and whatever the last one is. I believe you can be confident of your translation for story now. I believe you can be confident of your translation of story now, mistress. That's so close to lead. And the context... I know. I'm so glad it was so quick, because some of them you really want to get done immediately. Oh, man, I admit, that was probably the fastest I've had it happen, though. I've confirmed a word. Told? Aha! So that bizarre reverse Nike swoosh is actually past tense. I think. Well, the comma at the end means present tense? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But the story will be told. Any more like that? Let me see. Do you really have another? Ah, dang. No, nothing comes to mind. Would you like me to archive the stylus? No, because you're gonna walk away and not let me check anything else. Not finished with it yet. Oh, well, of course. Made some nice discoveries out there. Oh, yes, the inscribed compass is one that I found at the graveyard, and I really wanted to bring this by him, so I'm glad that it is letting me. Got the inscription. I read it as never be led from the path. Yes, I think you're correct about never. Yes. See, that double loop really is about time. Thanks, Wong. Interesting. I've seen something else like that, I think. And it also had script. I wonder how many of these I should do before I hand him an object and leave. Here it is. That's a nice desk. This was written on a beautifully crafted brass telescope. It was found adrift in Sculptor's Canyon several years ago. I'd hope that's several words. I don't want that to be one word. That's a long word if it is. No, wait, yep, here we go. Drown. Something is something God. Then? Hold up. In something. Drown in something is something than God. And scratching out then. Okay, I had a hunch that was going to be the case. But that's definitely drown. I'm very confident in that translation. God. Drown in... I want to say that's knowledge. This doesn't feel right. Really? Okay, not God. Interesting. Which means that last grouping of characters is an entire word. Which is why I didn't complete it, because I kept putting God in there. So it couldn't complete it. Drown in something. Convinced my translation for drown is right now. Yes. Got so many words. I'm so smart. Big brain. Big wrinkle brain. Drown. Oh man, I thought that was going to be knowledge. That's not times. My big wrinkle brain, but now that I got this wrong, I'm worried my brain's starting to smooth. Oh, I don't want smooth brain, bad brain. Mines? No, definitely not mines. It's the sky. It's either stars or air. I want to say stars. Drown in stars is... Oh, wait. That's so close to... Blessing. Okay, so yeah, putting the swirly comma in front of something makes it a subject, makes it a noun. Without it, it's a verb. So blessing. Drown in stars? Lights in the sky. Yeah, lights above. Because that's what the upside down exclamation mark means. Above. So I think it's drown in stars is blessing. I could still change my mind. I know that I could change my mind. But drown in stars is blessing? Any more like that? Come on, buddy. Give me all the inscriptions. I need every one you can give me. Let me see. No, nothing comes to mind. I think I'm done with the compass, but... No, I want to do one more word. Not finished with it yet. Oh, well, of course. Ah, dang it. Listen, Huang. Did you ever hear of the Withering Palace? Okay, so he only lets you do 2 anyway. Most likely an Empire period site, so not too old. The Withering Palace? Let me think. Yes, I think the annals mention it briefly. Let's see. And the lonely and the lost were pilgrims to the palace beyond the garden, where the best remained as mirrors of wise thoughts. Beyond the garden might be a clue. Nice. We found a garden. Sounds delightful. Well, it was more of a graveyard. She always looks so smug when she mentions these discoveries. More of a graveyard. I wouldn't trade our lives, Elia. I really wouldn't. You wanted it earlier. You wanted to go out and see all the stars and stuff. Read anything good recently? I've been reading up on plant species without much of a break. That's not helpful to me. Peace out, dog. I'm running to the sundial. See you soon, Huang. See you soon. Oh, time to depart, mistress. Soon, not yet. I'm just gonna walk out slowly. Remark. If the Emperor took the recording I met in the graveyard to the ruined moon and hid her, then it wasn't Renba who hid the foil at all. He didn't even find it. So, what did he bring to that moon? Oh. Elia! Do you like the sculpture? It's wonderful. It's a sculpture. That makes no sense. Modern art. I agree. I think it speaks to us of our lost selves. It does? It's a bunch of cubes. One inside the other. Good faith to you. You don't need to shout. Exclamation marks everywhere. I don't know if there's anything I have to say to her. I could talk to her, but I really don't think there's anything to talk about. Since I last did the whole funeral thing. I mean, the last time I talked to her, she basically just said, I'm done talking to you. Get out. I was like, oh, jeez, calm down. Uh-oh. Malfunction, mistress. It occurs to me it might have been a recording. Sorry, I didn't notice they were talking. A recording of what? Of whom, mistress? Renba was a skilled roboticist. Oh, it's talking about when the hopper malfunctioned. He may have found a way to store a recording and force it into my core. Intriguing. It was a message, not a recording. I spoke to it. They are the same, mistress. Messages such as the professor sends you are not live connections. They are recorded personality states. That's so weird. As am I, mistress. There must be a Rebesque foil nearby, cut to resonate on a hopper's frequency. In short, for whatever reason, Remba went to a lot of trouble to speak to you, mistress. Very odd. Okay, Mayari. It is not very nice. Alaya. She is very much rude to me at all times. I spoke to an ancient voice from the Empire, Professor. It had been stored into a figurine and forgotten, but it was still alive. What did it tell you? She told me of a place. You don't seem surprised. Recordings like that were once common in the Empire. They are all we have left from before the fall. Okay, I'm done. I didn't feel like telling you about the Withering Palace. I don't trust you. Be seeing you, Alaya. Also, I figured out that's how you avoid telling her about anything with the robot with you. Not just yet. I'm gonna walk back. The way you avoid telling her things is by telling her other things and diverting the question. Then the robot doesn't say anything, and you don't have to worry about having it betray your trust. Alright. Yeah, it was weird. I didn't even know there was a sundial up here. I was just ready to leave, so I walked back here. Stop saying hello to me! I'm not trying to talk to you. Walked back up here. Alaya's very OCD. She only uses the right side of the stairs whenever she walks up or down, I've noticed. And then I walk this way. See? Sundial! I suppose no one knows this is a copy. I'm glad I found this one first. Doesn't seem good enough for the mighty Iox. Now we can leave. Okay. Running low on time. I think I have just enough time to make a trip over to Elbereth. Gecko back! Gecko! Hello, friend. So adorable. Where'd you disappear to, I wonder? Gecko! Already the chalk's mistress. Why do you need chalk? You don't need chalk. We're sailing. I know, the little things that make your day. Right? Where are we going now? Actually, hold up. Let me zoom in. Can I? Oh, there are some unexplored ruins. I might go to the unexplored ruins after I go to Elbereth, just because apparently if you log out or close the game, any unexplored ruins you have marked on your map disappear. Because I couldn't go find those unexplored ruins I found yesterday. So I've got to get them before I quit. So I'll go to Elbereth, do my whole talking thing, then run by both these ruins, and that should be enough for the day. After that, I have Remba's dig site, which makes sense to go to because there are rivers going to there, and somehow the Withering Palace out in this area with no rivers, and the pre-Empire site out in this area with no rivers. No idea how I'm getting there. But for now, Elbereth. There's going to be a lot to talk to her about. Now that I found that foil, what it does, the robot neck. think I'll go talk to her first, then I'll go talk to Tabi. In the meantime, I'll walk by and jibe the slave owner, or the slave seller. Sorry, the labor market merchant. First. It's kind of become a habit. Sort of routine, I guess. Every time I walk by on my way to my friend's house, I have to give some jibes to the slave owner. Yeah, staying in the center of these currents is really tricky. I can't just sort of sit and forget, because then I'll drift to the side and stop all propulsion. It's basically... Oh, crud, I missed! Reset. It's basically a lot like surfing. And as one who has never surfed before, I'm clearly an authority on the subject. What's off to the right? I'm gonna take the right path. What's off this way? Alright. That was a relaxing trip. Aside from my flub on the steering. Yep, I could show the robot neck to Oroi. I might just do that. It is the most useful use of my time, after all. No, productive use of my time. Okay, Gate, take me in. Set Buyoki Rafar. Cat kiss. Yeni Hua Ke. This way. There we go. All right, and we're back here. Yeah, we are. You have. Oh, there they are. I think that you have no laborers. Yes. Why don't your laborers escape? Don't be so disgusting. They aren't captives. Besides, where would they go? Wow. It sounds like they're captives. What now? Sold anything yet? Someone always needs someone. I can wait. I can afford to wait, after all. Yeah, she's kind of, awful. Good faith to you. Oh, good faith. Yes? Be well. That was a very strange exchange. You were standing in my way. Yes, I know you had enough of this place. Move forward. Man, I really should start going by... No. I was going to say I didn't really start going by tabbies first. Or tappies first, but... It occurred to me... I don't think it works that way. I think that no matter what, in order to get to Oroy's, I have to go through the slave market. There you are. Alaya, what can I do for you? I got several things, but I need to start with the hoop. Then I'll move to the control words. I found a strange metal hoop. A hologram came out of it. Let me see. Yep, that was her shoulder. I recognized it immediately, of course. Yep, oh. I recognized it immediately, of course. But it won't do anything without a core. It needs something to project. Last thing I noticed is it's badly made. Robots are beautifully, delicately crafted machines. This is an Empire period copy. Did you know the robots have control words? Interesting that it's a copy. What's that? I'll show you. 6. Slisette. Boop. By the moons. That's incredible. How long does it last? About that long. Mistresses? Not so long, then. Still, who knew? So you didn't know? Is it just this one? Or do they all have them? 6? I have no idea what you are discussing, mistresses. It must be something burnt right down into the foil. Anything higher than that would be overridden by the robot's own intentionality. That would be something to test. Can the word bypass the ethical core? 6, what do you think? I didn't even say it. I think you're just pretending now. It's stuck again. I never know how long it'll last. I didn't even say the word. Mistress, I was considering another matter. We were wondering if your control words would bypass your core. If I say the word again, I'm not going to get an answer from 6. I do not know what you mean by a control word. Interesting. The system won't allow the system to know about its own overrides. Weird. Makes you wonder if you and me have overrides we don't know about. I think people know their triggers, don't they? I know mine. You really don't understand people, do you, Alaya? I like to think I do. How's business? Not getting any better. Have fun on the rivers, Alaya Lasra. Really? I have a feeling like she was trying to get rid of me. I might be reading too much into that, but that's what it felt like. Am I wrong? I asked her how things are going, and she just sort of coldly responded and left. Ah, what a great day. Bitch, don't hassle me. Stop telling me to leave. It is very sus. And I've only been inside her house once. There we go. Can I rotate? No? Okay. Alaya, come on in! Show an artifact. I've uncovered a few items you might be interested in. Oh, yes? The battered cup made at the Withering Palace? The sextant made on Remba's dig site. What do I want to get rid of? The shell necklace. This is a shell necklace dating from the earliest days of the nebula. That's a pretty old necklace. Wonderful! A beautiful, unique piece. I might be able to make you an offer. Now then... Yeah? A black scrap of sailcloth. In the cloth, there's an embroidery. That's a lot of the same image. This one is a frayed piece from an even longer phrase. Impossible. I'll look at it again later. She just gave up. Wow. Most likely this comes from the same source as the broken flagon and the statue I found here before. There must have been frequent travel between these two locations. This will make the dig site near Elbereth easier to locate. So, if you've seen the merchandise, the scrap of sailcloth for your crude shell necklace? I agree. I couldn't even show the crude shell necklace to Huang when I last checked through all my items. She never did that? Yes! Another first-time thing! I'm going to show him one more artifact, because he only ever trades 2 at a time. Oh, yes? What can I trade? I want to hold on to the sextant in case I need to trade a super valuable item, because this one keeps coming up as whenever I need to trade things with people and I select the super valuable stuff. The sextant is always in there. Batter cup made at the Withering Palace. Something else? Rusted telescope made somewhere distant. Yeah, I want to do the rusted telescope. It's a rusted ancient times period telescope. I knew you liked devices. It's a little damaged. Still, interesting. I might be able to make you an offer. Yes, this is it. A compass carved with the impression of a yardarm. Another compass. Intriguing. Something inscribed on the casing. Can I translate this one? There's a few words in this one. Okay, I can at least attempt this one. Man, I'm finding words faster than I am learning words. A lot of togetherness there. Something about a cup. Winds. As. Oh, great. That's gotta be it, honestly. At least I know some of these words, but now I don't know any of these words. So I'm just going to throw everything in, get something scratched out. I don't know enough to decode this. She's given up. Okay. Wins as cup. Huang will be able to help me finish it up. Okay, gotta go by Huang, apparently. This comes from the same place as the sculpture and the map I found here earlier, I think. People must have commonly frequented both these two locations. This should make the ancient pre-Empire site easier to find. It should? Oh, okay. So, you've seen it. The compass for your rusted telescope? Yes. I traded one navigational piece for another navigational piece. What a fine piece. It will take me some time to set up buyers for what you've given me, so anything else, let me consider another time, when my eyes have recovered. Show. Wait, you want to talk? So, Tappy. Seriously, Tappy, where do you get your stuff from? I ask him this every time. He's yet to give me a straight answer. You got artifacts back there that Iox curators would kill for. And they're not all stolen from me. You really don't know? Did they ever let you out of that orphanage you grew up in, El? Only to work in the fields? You should look around Elbereth sometime. Really look. Are you saying your finds come from here? If you go into any kitchen here, you'll find a 300-year-old ladle or a salt pot with ancient on the base. Everyone looks at Elbereth like it's a rubbish dump. But you find all manner of things in a rubbish dump. That's very true. I can't imagine you digging in a rubbish dump. You damage your nails. That's true. I have people who gladly go digging for me. So, I don't stand in the way of their happiness. How generous. So where in Elbereth is good for artifacts? You want to cut me out, do you? I want to understand the history, Tappy. What makes Elbereth so historical? I don't much care about the things. Strangely enough, I believe you, my dear. Most of my little finds are sourced from the old town. You don't have to dig far in any patch of wasteland, but you'll find something. A perfume bottle, a belt buckle. Worthless rubbish until you polish it. Where you go wrong, my dear, is you think people care about how old something is. But they don't. People only care about how fragile things are. How easily it might have been broken or lost. People like delicate, fragile lovers. And delicate, fragile things. And then they break them and come back to buy more. It's a seller's market. He's got a point. By the way, Tappy, you steal from Elborothians? I don't steal. You pickpocketed me when I first ran into you in this game. I find things of worth that people don't know they have. When I go into the lower walks, people open their doors to me. And they hold up spoons and buckets and say, "What about this, Tappy? What about this?" And you take what's precious and leave the rest? Maybe I should have done the other one. Neither seemed like a great answer, though. Water in a bottle has no value until it's drunk. Look, I'm no doctor. I don't run the orphanage like those grey ladies of yours. But I'm no thief, and I'm no vulture. I'm sorry, Tappy. I don't want to alienate what few friends I have. I didn't mean to be rude to you. No, you just can't help it. Iox picked the right one to take to its bosom. Wow. Hurtful. I just want to understand the history of this place. Wait, am I looping this? Did I actually get this twice? Nope, I didn't. It's new. Imagine if people here cared about their history. Imagine if they cared about this place. Strangely enough, I believe you, my dear. Most of my little finds are I've somehow looped! Dude, is the loop real? I just looped! It's deja vu all over again. I'm not gonna bother. I've already read this once. I'm just gonna let him go through it. I can't go any faster than he talks. There he is. It's the seller's market. Ask another question. By the way, thank you. I just want to say, by the way, thanks. Always a pleasure. See you later, Tappy. May your steps stay steady, Alaya Alasra. Why are my friends referring to me by my full name all of a sudden? We have a few new artifacts to trace. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? We still have more to do. I just found out I should check out Lowtown. I need to hurry up. I need to wrap this stream up. You know what? Maybe I should check my inscriptions. Do I have any solvables? I don't. Nope. No solvables. You know what this game really does need, though? A run button. Or at least a walk faster button. Because sometimes you have to go retreading old ground. And we're going to go visit Timor. Maybe I can walk. You got anything around here? Now that I know he finds all the stuff in Lowtown, I just have to keep an eye open. There is too much information here. It is most unpleasant. Sorry. We'll be leaving soon. I just wanted to stop by for a drink. Alaya! I will wait here, mistress. Thank you. You know the rules, and the rules is the rules. Wait, hold on. He said... Wait. Whoa, my camera. Enjoy. You're too good to me, Timor. I could be better, you know. Timor. I'm never going to marry you. You need to stop asking. I know you won't. That's why I ask. Maybe one day I'll say yes to spite you. This feels like the jibes they give to each other. Now you shouldn't tease an old man. Especially one with a solid income, good teeth, and assets. Ha!
I had my
oh my gosh, the jibes.
When I was 8. I didn't pay for it that time either.
So is the cleaning job keeping you busy? I've cleaned up a little, certainly. Cleaned, huh? Get it? I've raked it in. It's amazing what you can find out there. Picking through dead people's jewelry. Talk to Timor. I found a moon pouring in water. What? Hold on, that sentence don't make no sense. Water cascading down a mountain. Water in rivers. Water bubbling in fountains. Sounds like a paradise. It was a graveyard. The water that comes from the dead is not for drinking, Alaya. Bartenders know about this kind of thing. You don't understand how much water there was. Everyone's hurting for water, but there are rivers above them. The whole population of the nebula couldn't drink all the water there was. So there was water for the taking, was there? I just didn't have a way to take it. If there was any way to take it... Every problem is an opportunity, just as every stranger is a friend you haven't met yet. Where was it? In Ghost's Wake. But you don't sail, do you? Me? I have a bar to run. You need to get someone to clean up this place. And jibe a little. You're a cleaner, aren't you? No? Why do you keep calling me that? I have something for you. A scratched oil burner. It looks like something from Atlantis, the earliest Empire period. Oil burning. The glass is the sort they blow here on Elbereth. You didn't just buy this from the market. No, I didn't buy it. And it's not from here. The base has been inscribed, too. This is the start of a fragment of text. Will tell us something will tell us something. I can add my translation for tell to my dictionary now. Yes. So many words. Time. I was right. It is time. Haha. Time will tell us all, because it's multiplicitous. Time will tell us all. I'd say this comes from the pre-Empire site. This should help us locate its location. I hope so, because I have no idea how we're going to sail there. I'm still never going to marry you. No matter how many gifts you shower me with. Can't a friend give a friend a scratched iron oil burner without suspicion? I'm gonna sip my drink and be on my way. You want another Rocky? No, please. I'm on my way. I kind of wonder what if you can actually... I just realized. Is it possible to just drink yourself under the table? Like... he keeps offering, so could you just keep drinking constantly? Don't be a stranger. Exactly. Whoa, easy there, 6. Don't go jittery on me now. We aren't that off-road. We have one new artifact to consider. Are you ready to go now, mistress? Yes. Because I need to wrap this up. Leave the moon. Okay, let's see. I am going to go by those two places that I have to, because I have to. And then I will save on Iox. I'm going to go to Iox, save, and call it a day there. Yeah, nah, it's fine. It's all good. It's completely fine. It's all good. I've only told them how to shut down all the robots, all the Watchers, and also where to find all the artifacts. Or I've learned all... Well, I've learned where to find all the artifacts. Okay, I can't just fast travel. I'm pretty sure I have to, Yes, good. Prepare the ropes. I'm pretty sure... I have to manually sail there. Unexplored ruin. What the? What the? Oh, I can't go there. Wasn't that a disappointing revelation? Alright, fine. I think I should go back to Iox anyway. Not sure why they call this the Cyclones. This is more cyclonic than this. And this is just a mess. So I need to go to Iox so that I can save and have my buddy translate everything, or help me translate everything next time. But in the meantime, I just have to get back to Iox and call it a day. Because I have to get to a place. Oh, okay. So they weren't gonna have inscriptions then, I assume. Because I know one that I did find didn't have an inscription. Go anyway. You'll get there no matter where you go. I guess it's because all roads lead to Iox. I'm so sad at myself now. I only just realized that Iox is based on Rome. They have emperors, they have an empire, they believe their emperors are deities, they have, all roads lead to Rome, all roads lead to Iox. Just occurred to me. I should have probably recognized it in episode 2. Instead, it took me till episode 4. Whoa! Where am I going? I did not mean to turn that sharply. Okay, we're here. Come on, I know we're here already. What the? Hold the phone. Haha! Thought you could escape me, did you? I found a wreck. I guess it dates from the early Empire, mistress. Just wait, mistress. I recovered a finely made wood-bound book. Just lying out there? The binding is in fantastic condition! Holy cow, this music is loud! This book must have been part of some ancient courtier's personal library. Looks like something printed along the spine. This is one end of a faded fragment of text. Well, obviously book. Future... Oh, Book of the Future? No, Book of Future Plans. Book of Future something. I thought I just found book. Okay, well, I've confirmed book. Book of Future Knowledge? Okay, let's see. It's the Book of Future Think. Definitely not house. Definitely not flow either. I think it's knowledge. Book of Future Knowledge. Makes sense. Future knowledge. Can I... Future knowledge? I wonder how old this book really is. I guess that this comes from the same source as the scrap of sailcloth and the broken flagon we found before. This will make the dig site near Elbereth easier to locate. I'm sure Tappy would love to get this book. Whoa! Where am I? Holy cow! Did I make a wrong turn? Okay, now how do I get back? Hey, we made it! Whew! I was worried I took a really wrong turn. Good thing all roads lead to Iox. Even when you make a wrong turn, you still made the right turn. Hollow Halls of Learning at the center of the nebula. Alright, well, I'm going to be calling it here. Because I'm going to be late if I don't start getting ready now. So thank you very much for joining me again. Been good having you here. Flurney? I will just be wrapping up. Oh, hold up. Maybe I should check my inscriptions first. Unsolved. Ah, no solvable. Alright, well, that's all my inscriptions. Ah, well, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot, Flurney, for joining me. I hope you have a great vacation. Have a good time out there. Maybe go on some archaeological adventures of your own. If you want to catch up on what you miss, there's always my archive back at YouTube. There's a link in my bio. So feel free to catch up. Hope to see you around for future streams on all the other games I do too. I've already mentioned I'm thinking of doing Outer Wilds next. Haven't made up my mind, but I never finished Outer Wilds, and I might want to do a playthrough just of complete Outer Wilds. It's also been a while since I played it. So have a great day. Have a great week. And I hope to see everybody here next time when we venture into the unknown. Literally, the unknown. My unknowns are Remba's Dig Site, Withering Palace, Pre-Empire Site, and the Pre-Empire Site. All I have are vague sites now, so it's going to be interesting. I'm literally venturing into the unknown now. Until next time, everybody. Peace out, all. Bye.